Was? Hello everyone to the... oh, we are missing a background, but that's nice, I'm going to fix that in a second. Welcome to the grand finals. Actually, I need to turn down the music a bit for you guys, and then you can hear Blue as well. You can see him already. There we go. But I can't hear you. Why can't I hear you? You're still muted maybe?
Oh yeah, I am muted. all of the muting stuff. Hey everyone, welcome to the Vainglory League finals tonight or today from wherever you're tuning in. That will be great. First we will start off with the third place match of both server regions. First Europe and then NA. And then we have the European finals and then the North American finals. So that will be definitely big. Okay, tonight.
This is looking weird. I'm going to fix that, guys. But I don't know why. Oh, there we go. There we go. You can read all the important informations already. It's just looking a bit messy, but that is fine. It's just because that one overlay is somehow not working in OBS right now. Sometimes OBS is really a pain. So let's see. That's so sad. The time changed from 2:30 to 6. What?
Well,
I don't know what. That's someone said that in the chat.
Yeah, I just read that. So normally now it's 8. So now we're gonna start the third place match AC versus unknown team 2, and then we will see team F. Well, wait. The third place match is the other one. I think it's over my face. Yeah.
Right there.
And
because it's like NA, that's why it's on your side.
Wolfans just said I believe you're stealing my identity because there is still a Wolfans over my head.
I know.
But I am bluberryz, just for your information. So let me quickly ask about and okay. Alright, that's good that the guys are on time, so everything's fine here, and a lot of guys are talking to me. Alright, everything's cool. Yeah, so we will have a betting pool. Who do you think is going to win? And later on, I think we will give away like a iTunes card, 10 euros or something. I will just sponsor that, and you need your glory points to enter that one, and definitely.
There we go. Bluberryz is now again bluberryz.
Thanks a lot for changing. Ah, there you go. Okay, perfect. So this is why you need the glory points, for example. So bet your glory points on the right team because you have to buy a ticket for that iTunes giveaway. So that is the idea behind the glory points, mostly beside the betting itself. So let me quickly who will take place number 3 in the VGL European Cup? That is the question, and you can answer with number 1, that is unknown team, and number 2, that is HC. Okay. We're just waiting for the 2 guys who are missing. HC is ready, and just Hulk and NNGR are missing. So guys, if you are listening, or if you are seeing this, just come back online. I just saw you there, guys.
Oh, my shield is not turning on. What?
Relax. Okay, I'm sorry, but I have to drink this tea because, as you might hear, I catched a very bad cold, and I did everything to clear my lungs and stuff, so everything's fine. But from time to time, I have to drink that hot tea here to stay warm and stuff.
That's odd. My like it worked like a second ago, and right now it's just not reacting to anything what I'm doing. Please not shield. Please don't do that.
The mighty shield.
The mighty shield is not working. What is that? I'm just searching for a reset button. Maybe it has a reset button somewhere. Because somehow I can't seem to get it on. Please don't do that to me, shield.
John, are you going to throw your pad again? Someone is asking there in the chat.
No, I'm not. It's just I just used it like I used it a minute ago. I was on 30% charged, but right now it says that it is like empty. But that can't be.
Okay. Alright guys, if you are now going to the news section, please everyone open your application and check out the news section. Thanks a lot to Playoff Beard. So if you're now refreshing your news, you can see the VGL Finals banner there. So thanks a lot for the feature, Playoff Beard. Big shout out to you. Thanks a lot for the support.
Yeah, I hope my shield is turning on in the next second. It says that it is charging, but it should be full because I charged it for, well, I knew that I'm going to stream with it today, so I charged it. But somehow it says that it is empty.
Alright, that's not too good.
No,
otherwise what about your iPad?
I can just take my iPad for the first match. But that's just like, I don't know, that never happened to me on the shield. But yeah, let's just jump on the iPad. Good thing I have them both here.
Okay, so if you guys are missing me like for a second, I will clean my nose and stuff because just as said, I catch a really bad cold. But I'm super excited of who will win from which server region today, and I hope that a lot of people will come and watch hopefully those epic gameplays we have seen throughout the quarterfinals, throughout the semifinals. Very, very big plays and awesome matches. Huge turnaround by Ice, for example, against Nemesis. Ice throughout Team Nemesis from North America, and they said, well, this is our server region, go back to yours.
Get out of here.
Now they are playing later on in their server region in the finals. This is a very nice to see here. Okay, there you go. And I will invite
Yeah, so guys,
You have to swap.
if any one of you is playing on a shield and knows if there is a reset button because we really want to stream on the bigger device since it's just looking better, just tell me though if there is one. I'm normally on those devices they do have a button for that. But yeah.
Alright, so we
Well,
just have to clarify who's there third. I hope everything will go well.
No. The shield is not horrible. That's just not true. That's the first time it's doing that to me, actually. Normally it works super fine, so I can't say that it is not working. I really not. It would be my second choice after an iPad, actually. Oh, is it? Yeah, there it is. It's just coming up.
Great, just hold on a second, I will be back. I just have to clean my nose.
Yes, do that. So, invite me. No, that's not working. We do have fixed groups who are going to play.
There you go.
It's still booting, but we do have time since he's not showing yet.
So when starting the game, everyone's asking, we are just about to start, so everything is fine. The teams are here, mostly only one member is missing. Just information here that something is going on with the third guy, so hopefully he can make it. That would be just very sad to see if they have to face the enemy 2 versus 3.
Yeah, the shield is on now. It is on 50% charged, so that is super fine. But somehow it just turned off. I don't know. It's fine now. But so we have the big ratio. I just need to switch the plugins, and I'm good to go. Probably need to switch back from NA as well, but that is just a minute of work. You think red will win? Okay, interesting. But red is just playing later after FYR and NKN played. So let's see.
Ilkaput is asking, what is NVIDIA Shield? Well, NVIDIA Shield is from the company NVIDIA. They mostly create graphic cards, and they released or published an own gaming tablet. So that is basically what DonJon is playing on.
Yeah,
And
I'm normally
seems
playing
like
on my iPad. Like even if I'm streaming, but for the casts I'm using this since we do have a. Yeah, it's just looking better actually because you have the bigger screen, and it's close to 16:9. So yeah, that's how it is. There we go. NVIDIA Shield from NVIDIA. You would never guess. That's how it is. There we go. Oh, NNGR is there, but the rest of his team is not. Okay.
Alright, Hulk is here, NNGR is here. I hope that they have the third up because we definitely need to start the game. Robot is asking, please check the North American times. It says in the app 2 p.m. and here 2:30. Alright, got that, Robot. Never mind, teams, just be ready. We will play now. First, we will play NKN versus HC, and they will fight for the third place in Europe. Then we will play Team FER versus Team VIP. They will fight for the third place in North America, and then we will see the finals of Red versus Ice, and then we will see the finals after that game, Team Wicked versus Nemesis. So if there is any time problem, I'm just checking parallel here. I have to check if everything is fine here in the group, so we will just wait a few more minutes, and meanwhile I will just check times here at the playoffs. the third place match, Team F, yeah, it's scheduled. Team VIP versus Team F, yeah, it's scheduled for 2:30, which should be like in 15 minutes. Yeah, and we plan to start like 50 minutes before, because teams are not on time here, but everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, well, that's good. So guys, we have third from choose. I want to say this. Okay, yeah, well that's not legit.
I will clear that.
Okay.
So you can just give some check the chat
So
and
guys,
stuff.
did you see actually yesterday the most important skin which ever got unveiled? You can see it actually direct under our feature in game. It's Shogun Ringo. Man, I'm super in love with that artwork, and actually looking forward to play him. Hopefully soon, if he is going to be released soon, hopefully. And I don't know how to play him, like how to unlock Ringo yet, but yeah, I'm looking forward to play him or unlock him, however that is going to be. Like, they never told us how the skin system is going to work, but yeah, hopefully.
All right. Meanwhile, the teams are ready, and we will start the betting pool. So, guys, place your bets. You have 5 minutes time from now. It will close automatically. You need the points for the iTunes card giveaway later, definitely. And welcome to the third place match. And then let's go.
There we go. Okay, let's ask for the bands, or you probably can coin flip even. I don't know, do we need to coin flip?
I think I don't have a coin here.
I have one, but let's just, HC already banned Taka.
HC is starting off with Taka, and NKN, ban please. Oh, Jewel. I think we haven't seen Jewel in this tournament getting banned. Is she OP?
For me, the first time. Well, I just think she's underestimated, since playing her in Crystal yesterday and stacking her rocket, what's it called again? Not Rocket Leap, Thunderstrike. It's pretty much fun, because if you stack it up to 6, it's doing so much extra damage. Actually, it's difficult.
I have seen.
And actually, the nice thing, sorry to interrupt you, but the nice thing about her Thunderstrike is actually that you can check bushes without face checking it, because you can you can shoot it into the bush, and if you see that you're stacking
up, then you know there must be someone inside. I have seen some strong Jewel was weapon power. I think pure weapon power with a bit of defense in lane. That was just very sick. But never mind. Both teams are picking, and we will change the screen as soon as everyone locked in, and we might see something interesting here. CS stuff is saying Vainglory League fixed Don's mic. If he's too quiet.
No, I'm a bit too quiet, but I actually turned you a bit down, so
okay,
I turned myself a bit up.
There comes a nice tweet.
Yay!
VGL finals. So if you are on Twitter, please use the hashtag VGL final, and we are seeing a mirror match. So it is Ringo and Koshka on each side, together with the support Arden, which is nearly in every game here present. And we do see here HC Afian getting buffed by Rocco Zifredi's Vanguard.
You see Evian moonwalking here. I don't know if you can see that. But for me, at the moment, the whole HC team is moonwalking forward.
For me, everything looked fine. Maybe because you just came in.
It's fixed now. Okay, so let's
Oh
start
yeah.
off. HC Avian is playing Ringo, HC Rocco Safirdi is playing Arden, and Defiant Ace is playing Koshka. On the other side, we do have Hulk playing, actually not his Celeste, playing Koshka today. NKN Nissim is on an Arden, and NNGR is playing his most famous Ringo, because we see him mostly playing Ringo in the past in this tournament.
Alright, so now we will definitely see who is going to be the better setup here, and both teams are going for a passive jungle start buddy system as we know this. So we do see the Iron Guard contract on both sides. It is exactly the same. Both are starting off with a weapon blade and the O card.
We do see a small trade, sorry, in the lane. It seems like they are trading actually, nearly damage for damage, and NGR needs to back out. But there is a lot of damage from those big minions early game. Evian really underestimated that, nearly went down to the minions here. So, we do have a fight down here in the Tribush of NKN. Hulk is going in, back to Defiant Ace. He's going as well with his A skill. I'm sorry, Twirling Death is coming in as well from Defiant Ace. Defiant Ace is pretty low. There's a Scout Trap. Hulk is reflex blocking. Defiant Ace is the first, but Rocco Safirdi is getting a bit of poke from Energy Air. Energy is in the shop now. Evian is kiting it quite good, getting a bit of damage off to Hulk. Energy Air is now onto Rocco. Rocco can't do shit, and an Achilles shot actually saves the triple kill. Is it a triple kill? No, it's just a double kill for NNG Air and one kill for Hulk.
Hulk picked up one. He used to play in the last two games Celeste, and we have seen a very, very strong Celeste player. Unfortunately, last game he couldn't show off his nice skills with Celeste because he just got focused number one. The enemy team, of course, knowing that they had to focus out Hulk here as a strong Celeste player. Now he's going for Koshka because Koshka is not banned here in that game.
Yeah. Actually, the first time that she's not banned on one side. We mostly saw it even that teams were banning her on both teams. So, I don't know.
That is right. All right, we have the numbers on the betting pool. So 42.2% are voting for unknown team here, and HC has become the majority with 57.8%, and therefore the audience, like the viewership, they are thinking that they might take it home tonight.
Yeah, I had a big pain actually playing versus Defiant Ace. I solo queued the last 3 hours, I believe, and actually played versus him, and he played a Crystal Ringo, and he just wrecked me, basically. So he's a good player, but he's playing Koshka now, so we will see about that. It's interesting, though, that HC is playing, I believe, with a different team setup than the last match. I'm not quite sure if I saw their find in the last match. I'm not sure.
I think he played it, yeah.
Oh, he played? Okay.
I think he played, but I'm not sure 100%. So meanwhile, NNGR is trying to push the lane and maximize the farm. Now he got some nice damage as well as Afian does, and we will see who is taking that one. No, there comes the Halcyon Potion, and both are backing. Concerning the creep kills, Afian has 16 and NNGR 19, slightly ahead. Rocco Zufredi and Defiant Ace are coming to help. No, they are...
Well, we do see that NNGR already finished his... already has a 6th sense, so... He has a tier 2 item compared to Evian, so he has 15 more weapon damage at the moment. So his auto attacks are slightly more painful to Evian at the moment. But that's probably because he picked up that 2 kills and were able to build that one. So they're rotating up. I don't know if Evian knows that, but there is Hulk and Energy actually in the bushes, and they are able to pick that kill up quite easy, actually. Achilles shot did it, Twirling Death finished it up, and he went down. 4 kills for NKN, 0 for HC. Defiant Ace in a bad spot, 2v1, but somehow Hulk is not looking for a fight here. Is he though? Is he? Arden is using his Vanguard perfectly on Defiant Ace, can lock down a bit of damage on Hulk, but Hulk is continuing farming and Nissim is a bit of harassing.
Yeah, so pound by Ukrainian, just asking, Team FR versus Team VIP is right after that match. Sorry for the delay, teams were a bit late here, but now we do see the first kill by HC. They are killing off Hulk here. Very nice play, good team play here together. And just for your information, ladies and gentlemen,
And Nissim is going down as well, sorry.
Very nice, thanks for the information. We have 18,000 eyes all in all together, yeah, tonight. So just to make this clear, 18,000 eyes, 9,000 eyes on each server region. So I don't know if this isn't huge, then I don't know what to say. So I think this is a lot. And of course, we have something for May. We are already in May, but stay tuned. We might give you some information about what is going to happen next later on during the stream.
Yes, for sure. Looking forward for that matches. So Ringo and NGR finished his tension bow, as Evian as well. Actually, they don't both have a reflex block. NGR somehow has not a finished reflex block. So I don't know what he spent his money on, but Evian somehow has already a reflex block on and his tension bow. Rocket 30 is lurking actually in the bushes. We see that often, but Hulk and Nissim are here as well. This could be a fight actually. 3v2 for NKM so far, but it seems that no, their find ace is not coming in here. NGR is face checking the bush, gets one blood for blood, and now all three members of NKN are rotating down to the shop, and Evian is staying, pushing the farm. No, he's just freezing it a bit.
There comes the flare, yeah. I thought that might engage, but it was Arden who was in the wrong position there, and of course they don't want to focus the tank. And let's quickly talk about the gold. It's even at this point, slightly, now it's again even, so everything is fine here. It's just a few bucks difference, but nothing to mention. 2-4 is the score, and the winner will take home some ice, and I have to double check how much ice the winning team will take home. Meanwhile, team Unknown is here in the bottom going, and they are roaming together a lot actually. Every time NNGR is going to the shop,
yeah,
Nissan and Hulk are connecting.
Yes,
yeah,
that's true. I saw that. And actually, just to point that out, there's one scout trap. I like that one. It's often used, but no one saw it. It's in the HC bushes on the first heal minion near the Kraken pit. That's granting actually good vision to NKN at the moment. They see when Rocket 30 and his buddy Find are rotating. And actually a kill! We didn't even see that coming. NNGR stepped too deep into his lane and got catched by 3 members of Team HC. Some damage, Achilles shot, but I think NKN is not looking for a fight here since they are 1 member short. And there is Ringo back in the fold. He needs to step to the fight though, so they were disengaging. Their Find Ace is doing everything to get the farm stolen. Yummy Kidnap Frenzy on the 2. Their Find Ace. Hulk is going down, not even the gauntlet is saving him here. We see a Hellfire Brew and is not getting blocked.
Very nice comeback here by HC, so they're not impressed by falling back 3 or 4 kills. They are still aggressive and are going for their game. So let's see who's taking the 3rd place of the VGL April Cup here, powered by VeinShame.com.
Yeah, you just could see that actually just super clearly. That I just followed their Find Ace with the Spectator, and you see that Scout Trap there, and he actually mounted the minion with his A skill and didn't activate the mine. So that's a good mine, man.
Meanwhile, they are grouping up here. There comes the infusion from NNGR. He has a weapon infusion. We just saw that. There comes the engage by Nissim. No, it is too late. Afian is engaging with Hellfire Brew on NNGR. He is getting some decent damage, but yeah, 50% down for now. I don't know if HC might connect on that team fight. There comes the flare. Rocco has his ultimate not up because he is not 6.
Stirring the minion miner here, reckless.
Wow.
And NNGR is not low and not down yet, is going down to Koshka. Yummy Kitten Frenzy onto Hulk, and Hulk is going to be down.
Great play.
soon the Yummy Kitten Frenzy is going off.
Very, very nice play. So, just to make it sure for your information, the third place, yeah, the winner of that match is going to take 1,800 eyes split amongst the member. The team captain, of course, will distribute that one, and 1,800 eyes plus a ticket for the next event. So before the registration starts, this team has the right to register if they would like to participate before the official registration opened. So that is also something to fight for.
In the last couple of minutes, actually, AC totally stepped on the gas. I don't know if you can say that in English, but they stepped up. Actually, they made out of a 4-0 a 7-4. We had a 4-0 lead for NKN, and now it's 7 points for HC. And only 4 kills for NKN.
And look at the gold.
Yeah, and nearly 4k gold lead. It's actually a 4k gold lead, yeah, basically. Okay, Goldmine is still in the hands of Team HC. I'm wondering though if NKN is going to force it some time soon. Tribush is always the place where fights are getting initiated. Oh, Achilles shot doing a lot of damage on energy.
Wow.
Actually just saved for the second. The gauntlet saved him for a spare moment. Another nice Achilles shot combined with that Koshgar burst damage, and the tank is going down. So let's check the build for a second. We do you want to talk about that real quick?
Yeah, sure. So Defiant A is playing Koshka. Of course, he's going for the Aftershock together with the Reflex block. He has a coat of plates to block some damage from NNGR as Ringo. And Efian here playing Ringo. Of course, he rushed the Tension Bow, and then after that Serpent Mask, we've seen this plenty of times here on VGL together with the Reflex block to have a bit of defense. Arden, Rocco Zeffredi going for the Crucible. What else? This is definitely the first items you go for as a protector together with the light armor. Hulk here with the mirror item build nearly to Deathfind, but Deathfind just finished his Atlas Pauldron, which is very, very nice. So he can jump in, pop that active, and slow down the attack speed of the whole unknown team here. Arden not finished his Crucible, but he is on the way, and NNGR went for the Tension Bow and Heavy Steel plus the Barbed Needle and the Reflex block as well. So not a lot of difference, just slightly. I think the Atlas Pauldron is a game changer here.
Alpha Brew is going in onto Deathfind Ace. He's getting Vanguarded and Reflex blocking. He is not even seeing the damage from NNGR at the moment. So you mentioned that NNGR and Evian are actually both going for the same build. It's going to be interesting who's going to choose what in the late game, since I believe those teams... Oh, Gauntlet dropping down from Zeffredi is locking down just for a second there. NNGR actually getting a Yummy Kitten Frenzy out of range. Deathfind Ace can't follow up since the Gauntlet is trapping him, but the Hellfire Brew in his face is going down and he is dead.
Now it's interesting, it's one-on-one trade, and both Koshka is dealing... Wow, what a gauntlet, what a Vanguard here, and look at that Efia now together with Rocco Zeffredi, the duo team here, playing it out very nice, and they are taking down the second turret of Unknown Team 2 here. A very, very nice fight, and they got their ace buff. Goldmine almost full, as we can see in the top right minimap, so the gold payout might come throughout the next 20 or 30 seconds here.
Okay, so Kraken is actually going to be pay out the gold because she is going to be up in the next 10 seconds. If you didn't say that, I'm sorry. And that's probably going to be if HC is forcing it and Kraken for them, but somehow it's not looking like no, they're not starting it right from the beginning, because they want to play it safe somehow, which is a smart decision. Probably a bit too reckless to voice that. Okay, yeah, just got pinged actually. NK Nissen is sitting there saying, well, I'm the Arden, I'm the tank, you can attack me, my team will follow up. But they're rotating upwards now. Still HC, Deathfind and Evian are both sitting in the Tribush, trying to rotate up to the lane since there is a bit of farm. Probably they want to pick that up and take the lane with them to push into the NKN base. I'm sorry. There we go. NNGR is a bit split off here. Actually, the whole team of NKN is a bit split. Hulk is... No, they are now connecting, rotated once around the jungle. But I see their friend is looking for an Yummy Kitten Frenzy, but he got blocked. NKN Nism is the target now, and he can't Vanguard out of there. Yummy Kitten Frenzy onto Hulk, and tower damage is in as well. We do see Evian even poking through the tower onto NNGR, and this is a safe tower.
Amazing comeback, and I think HC is on the right track to take it down. It is very hard.
Fire Brew onto HC Defiant. He has nothing to save that one.
Oh, Rocco just in the last
he waited,
second here. Yeah, I didn't know if he sees that, but just in the last second he saved them. So it will be very hard for Unknown Team here to find the right formula against HC. They are showing off what they are capable to. They are showing off great skills here on the Halcyon Fold in the third place match, VGL European.
Yeah, there we go. I can say it. It is Kraken, right?
Yep, Kraken. There you go.
I always, because in German he's like called der Kraken. That's why I'm saying Kraken or Kraken. I don't know. Kraken.
Yeah,
Kraken.
I know. Yeah.
Super. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes the pronunciation is a bit laggy. I'm trying to get there.
Everyone is here. Rocco the Freddy is seeing all of them. There comes the Hellfire Brew on NNGR. He is Ringo. He might go down. Yanni Kitten Frenzy blocked. Everything is going to be blocked here by HC as far as I can see. Ilohak. Hulk is going down with the Achilles shot here as well, and Nissim has no other chance than running away, but he's trying to save himself. No way. Oh, the gauntlet barely missed, but Efian
is he getting him
wants
there?
it.
One Achilles shot, that's one auto attack, and he's going down. That's
an
an ace for HC. Nice.
17-6, and just to mention, ladies and gentlemen, they were behind, 4 kills at the beginning, so early game wasn't in their favor. NNGR and Nissim together with Hulk, they were pretty aggressive, dominating the first 8 minutes, but then HC pulled off the trigger and showed off pretty nice team fights here live.
Oh, Kraken is saying different things now?
The Kraken bot,
yeah.
Yeah, I just pulled out some more comments.
Whoa, that's amazing, man.
Yeah, so you have Kraken, you have explanation mark Kraken 1, Kraken 2. I don't know if there's Kraken 3. Some people are even trying Kraken 9, seeing if there is something hidden.
Try hard.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's looking quite good for Team HC at the moment. They are looking for the next team fight, basically. They see that they're a bit ahead. There is actually Hellfire Brew going through the gauntlet. It's getting blocked. NNGR is not quite down yet, but he's getting poked. There's Airfront Ace, he's finishing off. And the Yummy Kitten Frenzy instantly onto Hulk since he got the kill onto NNGR. And Nissim once again on the run, but he won't make that run. The boost on Find is just too fast, and he, with his heroic perk, he's gaining so much movement speed. You basically, not even as an Arden, you can't run from him.
Yep. Definitely true, and they are going for the final push here. They are taking down with the final gauntlet from Rocco the Freddy here. The VGL third place. This is the April Cup edition. Congratulations for the very nice performance here by Find Ace, Efian, Rocco the Freddy, and their backups in their substitute. I don't know the names, sorry guys. HC, very nice play here, and of course congratulations Unknown Team 2 for coming this far. Unfortunately beaten by HC in the third place match. Very nice game. We are quickly showing off the item builds, not doing a too big analysis because we have to directly hop into the match for the North American third place.
Yeah, you can basically already start the inviting, and I will just go ahead and talk a bit about the build, if that would
Perfect.
Get it a bit faster done. So we do see Koshka on a typical, actually, let's do it that way, both Koshkas on in Aftershock, which is their both first item, which was their both first item. Then they both went for a reflex block, finished it up in the end for a Crucible. We do have a finished Atlas Pauldron on the side of HC Defiant, since he wanted to get the Ringo attack speed down there a bit. We have Crystal Infusions and Weapon Infusions both activated on Evian and Defiant, and Evian is going with this Ringo for somehow a typical Ringo build. A bit of burst with Attention Bow. We have a good Serpent Mask, which is dealing 20% off weapon lifesteal, combined with the Breaking Point. If he can stack that, he's deadly as hell. Arden is going for a typical Arden, actually started with a contract, has boots tier 1, actually went for a Lucky Strike and a Blazing Salvo for some burst damage there with his Blood for Blood, and actually attack speed as well. Some nice gauntlet, we saw some nice gauntlets there. On the other side, NK and Nissim had no gold actually for buying those funny items, but he finished his Crucible and not the Atlas, just went for a Cold of Blaze. That's maybe something they should have managed to get earlier or faster, would maybe have changed the game, but since the gold lead of HC was too fast, too high, they were able to pick good team fights and turn that thing after a 0-4 into a 26. So guys, let's go and hop into the next match.
Alright, and the next match will be Team F versus no other than Team VIP, I think it is. I hope I'm right there. So let's see where are the teams, because we are late, 9 minutes, but everything is fine. There is Neon Fire, there is Avari, and John has to reopen the party then and invite all the other guys, because I think Wolfhands will join the commentary.
Totally forgot that I need to switch to my name.
Yeah, so I just did that with my accounts.
Okay. I'm just switching. Yeah.
Alright, so Team VIP. Big Paws, Shoots, Sui, Generous. I hope that they will come online, because Team F here is ready to fight. And let's check where they are.
I'm sorry, just need to... so many accounts. So let's call the Wolf, the Mighty Wolf.
The Mighty Wolf. Alright, so they won, I mean, of course, Team HC, they have won 1,800 eyes, plus the ticket for the next cup and some cash. I think it was 60, 30, 10, so it is $10 for the team. Maybe something like small iTunes stuff they can split amongst the members. Suchi's on, is he in? Yes.
Hey, hey, hey!
Hey!
Turn on lights so you guys can actually see me. And actually, let me close this blind.
Oh, it's closing. Oh. You have still daylight. Well, we do
Everyone,
have some daylight left as well here.
everyone, welcome Wolfhands to the stream. There he is.
I don't know if you can see him. Oh yeah, he's a bit cut off, but I will fix that in a second.
And everyone can see my full name. Look at that. You guys, you can Google me. Please do not steal my true identity or my Vainglory identity too. That's very dear to me.
Oh shoot. Yeah. So which is more important for you, the true identity or?
Once we get some sponsors that are paying out some good money, you know what? You guys can take Kyle Woodson. I'm fans from then on.
Okay.
But I was awesome. We had 600 and I think 60 people at one point, all tuned in. So huge thank you
Wow.
to everyone who's coming by to watch. That was an awesome match between HC and Unknown. That was absolutely beautiful.
Man, guys, I can't get you both in, so you need to decide who's going to.
Yeah, I will. I think we will do it the way we did it last time, John.
Okay.
I think that's possible. I'm just checking with the teams if they are all here.
So there he is,
Um,
the wolf.
And my hands, by the way, are not strained.
No.
They don't have any, but
No wolf fans.
uh,
Fake wolf fans. Oh, I can't invite you. Are you already in a party?
yeah, we are in the party. We're just talking to the teams, and Wolfans will open the party.
Okay.
I hope he has everyone in his list. Neonfire, Avari, Pawned by Ukrainian, Sui Genesis. Wolf, do you have them already in your list?
I do have all of them as well, though. I can
Okay,
start
yeah.
it.
If you have them already, then
Yeah. Sure.
okay. DonJon will invite you.
Yeah, I see them. It's Alphas, Avari, Neonfire, Pawned by Ukrainian. Wolfhands is here, but he's not playing. He's just casting because
Okay.
he has Wolfhands and he can't play with him.
I dropped everyone out, so feel free to invite them. It might be a 2 versus 3, as Sui Generous just said. Yeah, very sad to hear, but unfortunately,
Oh.
they can still try to make it 2 versus 3. I have seen screenshots from the group stage, yeah, where people 2 versus 3 and they won. So.
Okay.
I mean, okay, it
Oh,
was the
wow.
group stage. Maybe some underdogs hit some high-skill tier team, but everything is possible. So let's hope that the third can make it anyway. And of course, I have to finish the betting pool here. HC won that one. Congratulations for everyone winning the glory points here.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a question? It's Pawned by Ukrainian, Avari, Neonfire versus Alphas and Sui Generous, or because Alphas is somehow not accepting.
Avari,
Yeah.
Neonfire, Pawned by Ukrainian is one team.
I know, but
And then Sui Generous is on the other team, and he's checking.
he's playing with Alphas, right?
I don't know. Let me quickly.
He
Sui
should be.
No, shoots.
Do you guys
with
have shoots on there?
No.
He said invite shoots, so it's SHOOTZ. So he said invite that guy. So he is definitely there.
He's not in any caps.
The capital S.
Okay.
Be in the party chat.
Oh, yeah. I just yeah, right. I just sent him a friend request. So they are playing 2v3 now, or what?
I don't know.
Okay. Let's
Might
check.
be just ask them quickly.
Yeah, looks
JC Mantle's asking, how come Gibbs isn't playing? Well, actually, you can register with a roster up to 5 people, and you can just spontaneous agree on who's playing. Yeah, so the party just has to be full, or in this case, you can also try to 2 versus 3. So it's not fixed. You don't have to submit the team before the match starts. Actually. For your information, now we are going to see Team VIP versus Team F here, and after that match we will see the first final game of the VGL series ever. It's the first final 3 versus 3 game. It will be Ice versus Team Red on the European server side, and they will play out a best of 3 mode. So this will definitely be very nice.
Blue, are you gonna pull out the red swag like last time, or are you going to?
I think I have
try and
to.
keep neutral.
I think on the one hand I have to pull it out, but on the other hand I have to act neutral. So it's hard for me to. So it's hard for me to be in this situation at the moment.
It's like red gets a score, yes, and then ice gets a score. You know, they played well, fine, whatever. Let's move on. Come on, let's do this.
Nice. Yeah, maybe it might be like that. Okay. So, John, do you have some updates?
Well, he's still checking.
Hmm. Checking
Yeah, I
for the
don't
third, or
Yeah, he's checking for a third.
okay, but please make sure like to start in the next 1 or 2 minutes because
Yeah,
we are already
I know. It's just the question is just we can't take anyone else
since they're not in the roster.
Mm-hmm.
So you
I do
cannot
not
change.
see.
I will though ask the other team if they're okay with it.
I do not see Big Paws. I know he's on.
But he was. I saw him like in my stream earlier. He should be actually.
Hmm.
Let me check if he's in chat. And no, he's not.
There we go. But so now we have a Ringo skin, which is
Yeah.
an absolutely amazing Shogun. But we're gonna set him aside for just a second. Who do you guys think the next skin is gonna be out
Catherine.
for? Catherine.
Yes.
Yeah, normally it has to be Catherine, but I'm just waiting a bit for something funny for Scarf. Something like Scarf with a costume, or I don't know, something funny. That would be very nice to see. So let's see what the developers pull out there in the future.
Yes, that's really true. Scarf is gonna be kind of strange to do. Maybe he'll be an ice dragon or
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
I believe something with a different element because well, really a skin for him would be a bit. I don't know. It's difficult actually to give a dragon a skin.
Yeah.
Like, what could he become actually?
And you guys actually know his critical. Have you seen
Robot
his
Wolf is on
critical
again.
strike?
He just-
Now you have to repeat it again, Wolf.
oh, repeat what?
What you just
had a
said.
robot voice again.
Oh dear. But yeah, doing Scarf would be amazing as like ice or even lightning. If you guys have seen his critical strike, I don't know if it's lightning or what, but it's super awesome. I went into practice and I just got a bunch of Tyrant's monocles just so that I could see it repeatedly. It's really nice looking. But like no one's gonna ever build a critical strike with Scarf though. So it's like what is Surprise Birthday here thinking?
What did I just get him? Yeah. Okay. Okay. 2v3 it is. 2v3. So sorry guys, but we are going to play 2v3 bands, please. Because this is just taking too long, and actually it's the rule. And if someone is not showing up, you have a roster out of
Roster, it is,
roster.
I
I'm
think.
sorry, a roster out of 5 people, and if no one can play, like only 2 people can play.
I used to do the same spelling mistake with roster, and then people were like posting pictures about the roster, and then I was like, okay, so not rooster,
Oh, that's
it's
so funny.
roster. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Roster.
Okay, so did you ask for the bands?
Yeah. They are still discussing. I'm
Okay.
trying to get them to pick bands. Okay, Pompa, you can just ban Jewel.
Get another Jewel ban. Very interesting.
That's
I
coming
was-
new. Like that's not ordinary. And we do have an Vox ban. So Shoots and Sui Generis are playing versus Pompa Yukin and Avari and Neonfire. Good luck.
Sorry.
Luck. There we go. Man. There we go. Whoa.
I'm gonna plug my iPad up so it doesn't tell me 0 battery in the middle of the match. That would stink.
It won't tell you 0 battery though. It will just go off.
It'll just shut off. Yeah, right.
So we have a full pick. Let's jump into the match. I will though need to change the names. We do have on the blue side, someone needs to tell me that. That's probably on the blue side it's Team Fier, and
Yes.
on the red side.
I do believe we saw that jewel ban though for this match. I believe we saw it just simply allowing the 2v3, allowing Team VIP to just kind of play whoever they want and not worry too much about having to having to take out one of their best possible choices to maybe come back and win right now. But
so we do. I'm sorry. Blue is Team Fier. Orange is Team VIP.
yes,
I'm right. So just to clarify that. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. And then, interesting choice. We have a double assassin build team comp on Team Efia, and then of course a Ringo play by Avari, and then Shoots and Sweet Generous of Team VIP are just going to go with Koshka and Fox. Hopefully safe choices, and we'll see how how this goes.
Actually, going to be really difficult. It's sorry that it's a 2v3, but well, guys, we do need to stick to the rules, even if we are in the basically the match about place 3, third place match. There we go. But we can't allow them to get someone random in if the enemy team is not agreeing with that.
Alright, so the betting pool is open, and you have to remember that if nobody is betting on Team VIP because they are just 2, and you bet on Team FEA, you will not win any points. In the other way around, if someone is betting on Team VIP and they win, I don't know how, but could happen, they win a lot of points from all the people who are thinking Team F is going to win that. So this is how the betting pool works here on Vainglory League, and of course the majority will go for Team F. Yeah, for now it's 100% at the moment, so nobody will win anything when it stays like that. You will just win some points as soon as somebody is betting on Team VIP. And there we have the first 2% going for Team VIP.
Yep, that would be me right there. I went ahead and bet on some 10 glory points on Team VIP just to see.
So like 200 people have to split 10 glory points?
Yeah, for example, just like that.
Okay, we have Avari in lane with Ringo. We have Shots actually playing Koshka in lane right now with a contract. Gaining some good money here, actually. Just swapped lane with jungle with Sui Generous is now laning, and of course Neonfire and Pompa Hurricaning are totally into the bushes of Team VIP, and there's probably nothing they really can do about it since a 2v3. It is going to be difficult. It's not impossible, but we will see about it actually.
And Shoots is going to have to make sure that whenever he or Sweet Generous, whenever they rotate down or whenever they want to engage in their own jungle, that it's going to have to definitely be on their own terms. Otherwise, it's going to be disastrous for them, and it's going to be very quick when it does happen. It's going to almost be in the blink of an eye.
That's true. Yeah. Continue.
And now it looks like Neonfire and Pump by Ukrainian are all going very hard on Sweet Generous. The Achilles shot slows him down, but Pump by Ukrainian is going to let Sweet Generous out of it. Just a little bit of health. And now Shoots wants to engage a little bit, but Reflex block to get out. He does block that Achilles shot. And now Neon and Pump by Ukrainian are going to go farm some more in Team VIP's jungle. And both Shoots and Sweet Generous are level 3, but they are low on... not topped off at full health, rather. And looks like Shoots right there is actually, he's going to lay down a scout trap to help them in the future with any possible ganks.
I'm just right now, so just continue commentating. I'm just right now trying to get the overlay for, there we go, North American overlay. So we do have, because we are right now not playing any EU, this is North America. There we go.
Oh yeah, you got to switch that over.
Yeah, it's blue now.
That's not confusing at all. But Shoots is going to actually, he put down another scout trap on Team FYA's side. That way, That way, hopefully, they can see someone coming from over there.
Ooh,
and
Berry
actually
might
get
even
some-
be first blood here. No, he's just getting a bit of damage in the lane from shoots. Used his A skill to jump in, some early death damage, and there the scout trap is probably saving his life basically because he's warding that bush just to be safe. A lot of wards actually by shoots here. He's doing a good job since he's playing 1v3 mostly, or 2v1 in lane at the moment.
And I think right now, as you see, Neon and Gunfire Ukrainian, they are not engaging too hard.
Robot Wolf.
Oh no! Can you hear me now?
No, it's
Yeah,
it's
a bit better.
It's a bit better. I don't know. Probably your connection just wrecked there
going to,
for a second.
Everything's fine.
That's good. Yeah. So the pulse is actually good for Sui Generous at the moment because he can actually see if someone is in that jungle or in that lane bush lurking to look for a first blood, and he's actually going in here, reflex blocking his way out of that chitin there. There is shoots coming in, but he's able to run over that scout trap without getting any damage.
And I think right now, if you guys have noticed, Neon Fire and Pump by Ukrainian, they are not looking to engage too hard and end up dying, giving free money over to Team VIP. So when they try something, they go ahead and test it out a little bit, but as soon as they see anything happening, they go ahead and back off because later in the game, they're going to, with a double assassin build, they're going to really just be able to instantly kill shoots and Sweet Generous and not even worry about it. And so right now they're being cautious because there's no need for them to actually go too aggressive.
Yeah, actually we do have like now the perfect situation for Sui Generous, there we go, to prove what a lot of people are saying. Oh, this might be first blood here.
Ooh.
Sui Generous is going down by an X-Ray, so Yummy Kitten Fancy onto shoots. This is ace, the first ace for Team F here. Yeah, I was going to say like if he is able to prove that Vox is OP at the moment.
That Vox bug, but it does look like Sweet Generous is possibly going for an alternating current right now.
Yeah,
versus...
right. Not the Wolf Hands Vox build. No, I just.
Yeah. Well, I bought him the other day and I tried him out, and you know what? I did not win a single match with him.
What? I went 7-0 with it actually. I played it public with Rev together. We are talking about a tension bow and an aftershock on Vox, and if you use your Sonic Zoom. Oh, actually, Shoes is going in, tries to get the kill here, but is not able to pull up in the end. I'm sorry, yeah, and actually, like, if you're using Tension Bow and Aftershock, and sometimes they both stack up, and if you then use your Sonic Zoom with Sui Generous, sometimes it's actually that the first auto attack is Tension Bow damage, and the second one is Aftershock damage, and that's like huge poke. It's not working a lot, but sometimes it is.
I did find it somewhere on Reddit while they were discussing it under a post made by Skipper. It was Tension Bow plus Aftershock plus Vox equals murder, murder, murder. And that made me laugh so hard. But right now, Shoots is going to do some quick shopping. He's going to get out, though, before anyone really comes down. And Pwned by Ukrainian, I'm waiting for him to put a scout trap down. Will he do it in that bush?
Pwned?
Yeah, I was thinking he was going to, but no, he's going to go pop one real quick, and then they're just going to back out. And the first turret is actually, due to that ace, that first turret did go down. And Shoots has actually done a very good job playing Koshka, kind of helping Vox lane. But now it looks like Sweet Generous has gotten locked down by a Yummy Catnip Frenzy, and now they're trying to go in.
Ooh, they are lacking out of the map, actually.
The whole map.
That's the first kill for Shoots, actually. He's not going down there, is actually able to pick up a kill out of the fold. Looked quite funny because like I think it was an X-Ray Sue nearly simultaneously to the Yummy Kitten Frenzy up Shoots, and that's why they both like moved weird over the map.
I would just like to say second map confirmed.
Yes. Basically, I want to like continue just shortly talking about that Vox build I mentioned a second ago. I mentioned that to Playoff Beard, and he said that is going to be fixed. It's not working really,
Yeah.
and you can't really rely on it. It's mostly not working. It's really, really rare that it's actually possible to use that. But they
So
said-
rare. I believe
Yeah.
they talked about it, at least in that Reddit forum, or they talked about it at some point that I think it was Kind Coffee and and Surprise Birthday, when they tried it out in live matches for their own, they could only get it to happen maybe once, maybe twice,
Yeah, but
an
if
entire
so,
game.
if so, it is happening in lane. I had it twice, I believe. Versus in Ringo, he was just not able to reflex block it. He was just, and the next auto attack just killed him.
Just decimated, yeah.
Yes.
Just
And
for
sometimes-
information, just to hop in, sorry, Wolf
Yeah.
fans. A lot of people are asking why is this 2 versus 3. So just for information, Team VIP, I don't know, seems like they mixed it up or they screwed up the date or the time or whatever. So they are third, unfortunately couldn't make it. And they could register with a roster of 5 people, but I don't know if they used the full amount. I have to double check, but nonetheless, they sadly have to play now 2 versus 3, and therefore it's very, very hard. The betting pool is 84.8% for Team FIR, and still 15.2% are hoping to win a lot of glory points here tonight, because they think Team VIP might win it somehow with whatever tactics we might see. I don't
actually,
know.
we saw Shoes already trying to pull one of the team members of Team FER out of the fold, so they would play a 2v2, but it didn't work in the end. It just was a kill. So he maybe
Looks
tried
like-
to pull him out of the fold. Oh, Pompa, you're getting face checking that actually 2v1. Yummy Kitten Frenzy onto Shoots. Sui Jen is getting poked. Oh, wait for it. Getting the kill onto Pompa Ukrainian. A 1v1 trade in a 3v2 fight, actually. Sui Generous feels quite comfortable. His barrier is stacked to the maximum as well. Just lost that stack, by the way.
And
There is
Neon Fire, he's
tries
going to come in. But a Sonic Zoom to get him out. X-Retsu, though, and he's still going to go down. Nice critical strike. He's got that aftershock. That's what's doing so much damage. And now,
Yeah, and probably even when he is fully stacked, because he stacked himself on those minions in front
Yes.
of the tower, and then just went under his box and used X Reisu and did it. I believe 460, somewhere there. The crit was, I believe, 460.
super high amount of damage. And that's going to be turret number 2 going down.
Yeah, and that's actually not too fast, to be honest. 12 minutes, 36 seconds, there we go. For 2 towers is not too bad in a 3v2, actually. They are not
No,
getting
it's-
stomped, to be honest.
Usually, I know I've played a couple 2v3 matches over in that LEV tournament because our guys were never able to come, and well, mostly me. But yeah, usually by right now the vein had already been shattered, so Team VIP is actually doing pretty good. If they can hold out till 15 minutes, they might be able to do a nice Kraken steal, and as long as they can walk that Kraken down to maybe get a turret or 2.
Yeah,
Then
she
they
will
just
push
gotta
for
hold
them.
out.
She will push for
She
them.
will. And as long as maybe just keep getting Krakens. That's what they're gonna have to bet on. Those 4 minutes just live.
Keep capturing and stealing them. Yes. Actually, I thought about it. Like, is it possible to have 2 of them in the map?
2 Krakens?
Yes. It should be. Like, theoretically, it should be. But basically, it's going down before another one could spawn. But if you could somehow keep him alive with, I don't know, 3 Adagios in your team. Oh man, do you remember that time in the early stages of private matches? You actually couldn't see who's playing with whom. And it was really random to switch teams, basically.
Yes.
And I had one match live on Twitch with 2 glaives in one team.
Yeah, you could hit that switch team button, and as long as you guys had both locked in
Yeah.
the same character, you guys could switch teams,
Yeah.
and then so you could have a double. Did anyone ever try a triple?
I don't know. I think that's not working, but double worked. So like you need to how slow is your Kraken in Germany? Yeah, well, you need to slow him down. Like, you have 3 Adagios on the one side who are slowing them. Well, you can't slow him, actually. You can't, right?
Oh,
you can't.
yeah.
You can just boost them with the Warhorn, but man, I would love to see someone pull that off somehow.
And right now, we don't have a ton going on. Looks like Neon
No.
Fire, all of Team FIA right now, to be honest. They're waiting for Kraken, and now they're going to go immediately start doing some good damage to it before, looks like, before Team VIP even probably knows what's going on.
Yeah, they flared it. They flared it. But they are doing it smart. They're in the right bush here. I don't know. Is it? Is it though? Is it a steal? No, the wait for it is a
No.
bit too late. But Avery is getting a lot of damage here. Pompa Yukinning as well. But you don't actually want to fight a team which just is getting in buff by Kraken.
And Pont actually did pop his Fountain of Renewal.
Yeah,
So
on top.
any chance they had just went down the drain with that Fountain pop. And now I don't even know if they need to wait for the Kraken. The Kraken may not even have to hit any turrets
No,
or even
I
the
don't think
Vayne.
so. I think that Neon Fire is doing a good damage already combined with that Ringo. Actually, they don't have a tank. They knew that this is probably going to be 2 carries versus 3 carries. Actually, Pompa Buchanan getting down by Yummy Kidney Fancy in the end by Sonic Zoom. Avari is low as well as going on in the end. Neon Fire has barely survived it since he has his box on his head and is able to survive. But she's going to bitch slap that crystal down, and that's
One
the
more
third
hit.
place for Team FIR in the NA Cup, actually.
Very nice.
Congratulations. So we probably won't want to speak about the build so much, but a bit, Wolfens, if you want to.
Looks like a very on Ringo. He just went with a Sorrow Blade Tension bow and a a tornado trigger. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful amount of farm. He had 8,200 farm, and then Taka, played by Neon Fire, went with an Aftershock and a Broken Myth. Actually, kind of strange, but definitely picking up that Aegeus to block out the majority of damage coming from Team VIP since they were all blue. And Pompa Ukrainian, that beautiful fountain. I love that. And it actually got a Frostburn. We don't see a whole lot of Frostburn right now. Definitely the tank on the team. And then Sweet Generous on playing Vox, Eve of Harvest, Shatter Glass, and then a Crystal Infusion. Doesn't look like he was able to pop that off, though. And then Shoots playing Koshka, Aftershock, Reflex Block, and a Dragonheart, most likely going for a Crucible. Not enough farm on their team, though. They did actually get Sweet Generous got 5k, and Shoots got 3k gold. So that's not too bad, actually, for a 2v3. So
Okay. It is. Interesting, though. Do you want to tell us shortly, in your opinion, why people not buying Frostburns anymore?
I think definitely what it is right now, the way Frostburn works, it starts off at 15%, and then to get the additional 20% of slow from Frostburn, you have to have basically 200 crystal. It's 10 crystal per percentage, and that is so you basically have to be a glass cannon to really, for it to even really matter. Well, I take it back. You just have to have a shatter glass, but that 35%, and it still has, what is it? It has a 2-second cooldown, being able to work. And so right now, it's, to be honest, 2 seconds can mean all the difference between them. They could be dead within 2 seconds. So a stun or some other sort of crowd control is so much more reliable right now. And I forget the cost of it, but it's about 2,500, I believe, and so it's just not cost effective, and so it's just so much more to where it's like, well, just don't even worry about it. We will lock the team down a different way. And there's actually a lot of stuns and lockdown mechanisms in Vainglory right now, and so
That's true.
having another
Yeah, you see more likely people, if they want to have an effect like the Frostburn have, they most likely go for an I'm sorry, what is this called? You build it out of an O card.
Shiver Steel.
Shiver Steel.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's most likely happening more. Yeah, I'm on my way, Blue. I need to log off. That's taking a while.
All right. So In the meantime, well, thanks, Wolf fans. We will get back to you.
Thank you.
Later after our best of 3 here in Europe. You will take over my place and comment on the best of 3 finals in North America. And in the meantime, we are ready for the finals. Ice versus Red. The bans have been made. Everyone is ready. So everything is fine concerning the time schedule. I will just quickly prepare the betting pool and who will win.
By the way, just Wolf, you don't need to hop up. You feel free to stick around.
Yeah, sure.
And shoot us questions out of the chat, whatever. Just like
Yeah,
we did
definitely.
We don't need to like recall you or something.
No.
Not
That's
that you
true.
run away with your big wolf.
Well, I need to probably go call my bank. Probably need to call a couple other places to make sure that no one steals my identity. But no. I had someone in the chat was like, "Hello, Kyle," and I'm like, "Hello."
Yeah, I'm sorry I
Oh.
showed that. It's not on purpose.
No, you Google my name and you type in Twitter, I'm the first thing that comes up. So it's not like anyone, I already have everything
Okay.
locked down.
Lockdown. Okay, so you can
Get on my level.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. We will see the first Vainglory finals, and this is a best of 3.
Man, I'm
Remember the best of 3. So you need games to win this. We have 1 ban per match, and we have a ban Ringo by Ice and Koshka by Red. So those are the bans, and we will crown the winner tonight in roundabout an hour or an hour and a half, and then we know who is the winner of the European VGL April Cup here, powered by Vainshame. And as a special event, we are going to try to organize the winner of Europe versus the winner of North America. We will see later who that will be, and then we will have a best of 3 on each server side.
So we have a full lockdown on the side of Red already. I won't talk about it since I don't want to give any advantage to the opponents. So which bans we saw? Red banning Ringo, right?
Red banned Koshka, so they are allowed to play Koshka, and Ice banned Ringo. So Red Wolf is not playing Ringo. They know that Red Wolf is one of the strongest Ringo you can face on the European servers. So guys, if you're playing public queue or solo queue, whatever, and you see Red Wolf in the enemy team with a Ringo, just make sure to throw your iPad out of the window and run. I think that is the most safe way you can go for. Jetpacks going for Cool, as we can see here. Cool, very nice to see. Haven't seen a lot in this tournament, but more often than we have seen him before after his recent buff with his Deadman's Rush now having on-hit effect. So very nice to see an Ice here coming all together in the bottom. No passive start from both teams. Nobody wants to lose any advantage here at the beginning. So we do see MYQ with Arden. We have seen him in the semifinals with beautiful gauntlets versus who did they kick out?
Ice?
No, they are playing.
No,
now is Ice.
Who is
yeah,
picking
in
who
the
out?
semifinal.
Who kicked who out?
John. I said
Yeah, I know,
the
but
semifinals.
you meant Red or you meant Ice?
No, Red. I mean Red.
Okay, I know that Ice kicked out Nemesis, and Red, I believe they kicked out Heart. No.
HC.
No,
yeah,
HC just played.
Yeah, so it can't be HC. Never mind. So we saw MYQ in the semifinals with very nice gauntlets, and let's see how Red Wolf is going to master Koshka actually in lane against Ice Emperor here playing Vox. So that is very interesting. Red Wolf, of course, has the movement advantage here against Emperor, and he is pretty fast, always can go down to the bottom of the jungle to help MYQ and Jetpacks in case of danger. Both teams are just doing their regular path through the jungle, doing their body jungle system, item builds, nothing special so far. It might be a bit interesting that Cool is going for the Iron God contract. This is interesting because normally if you face early game fights, you would never go for Iron God contract. You would go, for example, the O card for more sustain or even attack speed or attack damage crystal. There is everything else possible.
Yeah, that's
Cool
also
is yeah.
that's also
just-
probably the point because Ice tried to play it safe actually the early game.
Yeah,
Oh.
definitely 1 point. Now we might see the first seal by Red here. Yeah, jetpacks. I think he was capable.
Meanwhile, lane though, there's a big trade-off here, but Red Wolf's backing down now. It's just a trailing death,
Yep.
a bit of damage on to Emperor. Man, I love that Red Wolf was pulling actually and Koshka in lane off. We don't
Yeah.
see that too often in competitive.
That's very, very nice. No, there is someone asking if I'm drunk. I just catched a cold and my voice is very, very strange. So that is why my voice might sound a bit unusual tonight for you guys. So
Man, but it must be so good to see as a developer to see Cruel more played since they buffed him. Like he was one of the picks like Joel. Like Joel really not a pick in competitive. And since the buff, the latest update, Cruel is getting played so often. Nice CS deal there by Jetpacks, another one, 41 gold and 19 gold, and instantly smiling there with the emoticon and said, yeah, that's my jungle. I take that now, Ice.
So very interesting to see that 92% are voting for Team Red and 8% are going for Ice. So that is
Ooh, a lot of damage
very
on Emperor. One tower hit onto Red Wolf. Yeah, well, they played like yesterday really, really good versus Element in the dev stream. So they probably have
Yeah.
some people crowding for them since yesterday. Okay.
Alright,
I wonder though that no one is mentioning Koshka playing a lane in the chat.
Yeah, that's a very, very
it's awesome.
smart pick, I think, because now he is going in with the truly death, and there is huge damage with Ice Emperor also giving some damage here to him. And there comes the invade by Red. They are in the jungle, and seems like Emperor didn't see
No, actually
them,
not.
but Jetpacks misunderstood the situation and showed up in lane because he thought Emperor seen them there.
But super intense that they didn't that he didn't see them actually
Yeah.
because they rushed. I mean, they were quite fast. Jetpacks used his Shadow Empower Me to rush through that that gap between the both bushes. But I thought he should have saw them actually. Maybe the minions were pushed so far in that the vision went down. I actually saw like Wolfhand's article about the fog of war. I don't know if you want to talk a line about that, Wolfhand's.
Yeah, totally. So right now, as you guys can see, definitely. Well, I'm saying a little bit behind what you guys are saying, but when just a few minutes ago, when it looks like Jetpacks and Ice Bash, they were both sitting in each other's bushes. It would be awesome to be able to switch that fog of war. So switch being able to see the vision of one team to the other. So then you can know, well, in this case, does Red, do they even know that Ice might be just creeping in that bush, just waiting for a good gank? And so we can kind of see a little bit better in terms of each team's perspective. As of right now, we just kind of have to guess. And we do have pretty decent guesses, but let's say someone...
sometimes the health bar is like the names, if they are clearly visible, you can see that they are out of vision.
Yes.
But yeah, well, not in spectate, right? Sorry.
Yeah, you have to.
That's
you have to
something
wait
they
for
should
them to
really get
crouch.
in, actually.
Yeah, you have to wait for that crouch, and occasionally, like especially around that tri-bush, if you walk just in the right area, you're gonna actually walk out of the that. You're going to walk out to where people can see you. And so occasionally it's like, well, am I really hidden or not? And for spectator mode, you just have to guess. And
Yes.
so...
And actually something I want to mention is pedal, because sometimes I believe the pads should be invisible if the main pedal is itself is sitting in the Tribush, the pets should be invisible. Like sometimes you just see the pets but not petal. And I think you don't as a petal you don't like, I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but if you're walking into that bush and you at the player itself, the petal is invisible, but sometimes her minions are walking out of it. So
Yes,
that's
and
sometimes
that's
granting vision to enemies of petal.
yeah, and that can absolutely be in the favor of the enemy team, or if you're able to use that as a very good bait.
Oh, Yummy Kid in a Frenzy, Vanguard, Ice Emperor, her health turret, double health turret, Emperor is pretty low, wait for it, goes through, Emperor is still alive, and Red needs to get out of here. They're way too close to the towers. Whoa, a fast engage here by Red.
Yeah, very nice damage, a very nice focus, and the wait for it, maybe, well, let's say half a second too late, but just right in time to make Team Red have to back. And now Red Wolf doesn't have enough, he wants some more. And now the split is real. Benzinos and Emperor, they do not know which way they should actually go, and the situation is back to normal. Goldmine receiving here a few hits. The goldmine is full to the top, so 300 gold per player. Let's see who is going to take that one. The gold advantage is slightly in favor for Team Red, just 500 gold so far, so not really a lot to talk about. The laners, 50 creep kills for Emperor and 61 for Red Wolf. This is very interesting because Red Wolf is the laner, the melee, and Ice Emperor as the ranger, the carry, normally should be able to take down some more, or at least push back Red Wolf a bit better.
He's using his twirling dash really good to last hit at the moment. Actually,
yeah.
I love how he's doing that, and he's actually also in terms of experience a bit ahead. Oh, Jetpacks is going in. Gauntlet Vanguard is slowing him off a bit. He has 3-4 stacks onto Ice Bash, using that Spectral Smite and gets some damage off. So meanwhile, I don't know. I think Red is not in, but they probably don't know about that Scout Trap, which is quietly there on the gold mine. Oh, from the backside they're going in onto Ice Bash. Not the favorite target. Hills.
From Hell's Hearth.
There we go.
Or something like that.
Yeah, from Hell's
Just throwed in there by Jetpacks, and now they're trying to force the gold mine, and Team Ice doesn't want to let that go that easily. Yummy Catnip Frenzy coming, and there comes the Vanguard, there comes the other Gauntlet, and the kill from MYQ. Actually, he took it down with his second ability, which is called...
Blood for Blood?
Where is my team?
Ooh,
when I need it?
Blood for Blood.
I think Blood for Blood, yeah. And now they are taking down the gold mine, and there goes the money, I think.
To be honest, still, that Scout Trap, man, that's an MVP Scout Trap. Because it's still granting vision to Team Ice, actually. And they saw they could engage. It didn't brought them much. And by the way, there was another kill for Koshka this time, for Red Wolf. He picked up a kill. And yeah, I love that Scout Trap. It's a really common place for a Scout Trap, but no one right now in Team of Red is checking it. So it's granting the vision. Didn't brought them much, but I just want to give a shout out to whoever placed that one there.
Alright, so mines still very, very important here in the game, and not even early game, also mid game or late game for scouting or even dealing decent damage when the enemy stands in the middle of them, so not to underestimate that damage. Meanwhile, Red Wolf here having more and more creep kills, 79 to 70 versus Vox. And let's quickly go over the item builds. He has his Crucible and Aftershock ready. We are just 11 minutes in the game, so this is very, very fast actually. It feels very fast. So I mean, he's the laner. He's the laner, and of course he can get the most amount of gold, and this is why he has Crucible and Aftershock core items in the current meta. And maybe we will see the next fight here. MYQ, there is the split, and they are split. Red Wolf, there comes the Gauntlet from MYQ, and Emperor bursted down by Team Red. Ice Benzinos can't do anything, and even the supporter is now running away.
Oh, Red Wolf is continuing it though. He's doing a Yummy
Yannick-
Kitten Frenzy between 2 towers. Ice Bash has still a lot of health. There's a Reflex Block, a Vanguard. Red Wolf is getting a Vanguard from his buddy MIQ, who's sticking around as well. 2 tower hits, but an ace for Red Wolf.
Amazing chase here by Red Wolf. I thought that was a bit greedy, but Red Wolf knowing his damage.
He just knows how deep he can go, actually. He just knows that. And actually, just you talked about builds. By the way, Emperor is getting a lot of burst again. Emperor sold his Book of Ologists, actually. He had one in early stages to sustain a lane versus Red Wolf. Red Wolf is going in again. A lot of damage onto Emperor. Benzinus can save and Spectral Smite there for a second. And there is another kill for that restless Red Wolf, getting Vanguarded out of there. And Benzinos is the next target. 509 damage by Cruel. Cruel is going down. Ice Bash is the next target. Blocking, but is surviving it.
This is definitely amazing to see how he is jumping out and running out and jumping in with his Pansy fun again, using the Truly Death for maximum amount of damage. So big jukes, big kiting here by Red Wolf, and maximum protection by MYQ and Jetpacks. Just the most annoying call you ever can imagine with his Deadman's Rush and the Shiver Steel. He makes sure that the target sticks where it should stick, meaning to Red Wolf's Koshkas.
That's so true. Like, that's so smart, actually, because Cruel, he can sustain in a team fight. MIQ as well, and if Jetpacks gets some Shiver Steel damage onto Emperor or Benzinos, Red Wolf is there. He will do a Twirling Death, some Pouncy Fun, and kill that enemy. Meanwhile, Ice is able to pick up a Gold Mine, actually. Got a nice payout there under the vision from Team Ice, since MIQ is warding the whole Kraken area with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Scout Traps, actually. Just around the Kraken pit. Actually, it's just dropped a 6th one on top. And we can see, if we talk about Scout Traps, right beneath the item shop, another Scout Trap, really sneaky by Team Ice.
Let's see the engage here. They take down that minion for sweet 32 gold here, and now the mine pops to Jetpacks, not dealing a lot of damage. He's a bit faster than the mine can explode, and let's see if they want to dive again. I think that could be a bit too risky. MYQ standing here in the vision of Team Ice, and now they definitely know that Red is teaming up in that bush here, and let's see how they deal with that situation. Team Red definitely wants to push the second tower.
So those scary claws, though, from Koshka, when they are glowing blue with her aftershock, that must be so scary for Benzinos and Emperor, especially Emperor at the moment, because one jumping in from Red Wolf, and he's doing a lot of damage, even to the Kraken. Then she's getting captured quite fast already, but still the Scout Trap.
And we have seen Ice doing big plays at the Kraken. I just want to throw in the name Nemesis, because they just won against Nemesis as an underdog.
Onto Ice Emperor from Health's Herd is going in, not connecting quite good. Wait for it, just before he died from Emperor, and Ice Bash is the next target. Cruel, he's probably going to backboard. I don't know if he wants to stick there. But maybe he wants to, because the Scout Trap, I'm just saying, the Scout Trap, it is still there. MIQ just found it with another Scout Trap, and now Cruel has no vision. He will just need to hunch when that Kraken is able to be captured. That's the flare gun. Meanwhile, just to point that out, Red Wolf is not joining the Kraken party. He is just there to push a tower, actually.
There comes Benzinos a bit too early, because now the mine is popping, so let's see. There comes the damage from Jetpacks, and let's see, they normally should take down Kraken here, and meanwhile Red Wolf is going to haunt Benzinos here, the sneaky guy who wanted to steal the Kraken. Ice Bash and Emperor a bit too late. The gauntlet is coming. Kraken is down. The Kraken buff is onto all Red's team. There comes the Yanni Captain Frenzy on the tank, on the support, and he is going down so quickly. Can he get him down? There comes the auto attack from the aftershock. He is surviving that one. Very nice play. He has Atlas on. as well. So
Yeah, and we just saw his buddy Jetpacks. He just popped his fountain, so Red Wolf would regain some energy now, and especially health. Oh, from health hurt, not quite connecting there from Jetpacks. A bit, yeah, speculating there that Emperor is maybe dodging it in the wrong way and just dodging it into the health hurt. But now she is there. She will push the tower, and well, let's just see what Ice is going to do against that. Ooh, first blood, first kill for Team Ice. Jetpacks is going too deep, is going down, and Gauntlet is dropping there from MIQ. I'm not sure why, probably just to safely escape here.
Yep.
So no one is following him. She's going down, no more tower hits. 1,500 gold onto the accounts of Team Ice. And let's just see what they are going to build out of it, actually.
Let's quickly talk about the item builds. So we do have Arden, don't need to talk about that. He has the Crucible and a coat of plates. Vox, much more interesting to talk about that one. He is going for Crystal Vox, which is interesting because they have Cool dealing also crystal damage with his Aftershock. So maybe good to have some attack damage in there, but they went the crystal damage way together with Shadow Glass, Eve of Harvest, the typical start off, and seems like he started with the alternating current for some attack speed and crystal power. The reflex block, all you need as a Vox player.
Yeah.
Cool, going for the typical new meta build on with Aftershock on Cool together with Aegis for maximum protection for the damage caused by Koshka and Cool in Team Red.
That's super true. Actually, we just saw Team... Oh, MIQ just popped that sneaky Scout Trap there. And by the way, there is now both minion mines in the hands of Team Red, so the minions will push in their favor as well. 2 towers left on the side of Team Ice. They will need to, try to defend this one. Because they're right now far behind, to be honest, in terms of kills. And actually also in terms of vision. You can see those many scout traps all over the jungle in the team. Even we do see one in the first camp, right left behind the opening of the ice base. Let's call it ice base. A lot of scout traps. Nearly everywhere is vision on that mini-map for Team Red at the moment. And I believe there is 0 scout traps for Team Ice. They don't have the time to pull any sneaky spots for scout traps out, so they don't have vision at the moment.
Definitely true. Rocco, the Freddy just asked, why is Jetpacks not going for an Aftershock? Well, the answer is easy. They have a full tank MYQ. They have the burst from Red Wolf's Aftershock, and he went for now he has the Aftershock.
Jetpacks is on Aftershock. That's what I want to
now he has it, but very, very late into the game. So the Shiver Steel first, together with the Fountain, to have the maximum advantage in a team fight. I think this is why he went to start off this way.
I believe they talked probably about that and said that he's rushing first the Shiv and then Red Wolf is rushing the Aftershocks so they can connect quite early and slow someone down and burst him. So that's maybe the idea behind all of that. So interesting question though. Didn't see that actually.
Kraken is here, Kraken is up, so let's see how they will deal with that situation. They went back to buy something. The second Crucible is up on Koshka, on Red Wolf, nearly unkillable at the moment. He has more, I think he has more HP than MYQ has.
I would love to see a little number there to see like who has actually how much XP at the moment, because it really looks like that Arden has not more XP than Red Wolf has, and he's doing so much damage to that Kraken, and it's getting captured in 2 seconds, and there's no scout trap, no flare gun, nothing to be done for Team Ice, and this is another Kraken. She's going to push for Team Red.
Very, very nice to see here. So Ice pulled up a flare gun, but that was just a bit too easy when they just hit Kraken, and they weren't exactly sure if Red is now going for it or not. Now they know the answer, and let's see if this might be the final push in favor of Team Red. Here comes Kraken.
Oh, Red Bull
and-
was sneaky there. They don't see him. He's
Oh.
going on to Benzinos. Vanguard, Yanni, Hypnofrenzy. No damage actually onto Emperor. There we go. Wait for it going in. Red Bull is going low. There is... I can't see much. Everyone is sitting next to everyone. So Red Bull is chasing out. Kraken is meanwhile pushing a bit of damage. Red Wolf will go down here to Benzinos. We don't need to capture that. Meanwhile, Emperor is going down actually. And Benzinos just killed Red Wolf. So it's 1-for-1 trade.
We have to mention that MYQ misplaced his gauntlet there. He wanted to trap Ice Benzinos and Ice Bash out of Red Wolf's range, but he misplaced that maybe a meter or two. So not a lot, but not where he wanted it to be. And there goes anyway the final push. 12-2. Kraken will finish. This is the first match. It goes to Team Red. We will continue just in a minute with the second match because Team Red has to win 2 matches to win those finals here at VGL. And I still has not lost yet.
That's totally true. So it's go ahead and just jump into the next one, I believe.
Yeah,
GG.
so
First
we don't
game.
have to talk about the item builds. We did that during the game.
By the way, we just crackened the first time over 700 live views. Welcome, everyone. Welcome.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I've been taking some screenshots, and now I gotta take another. But yeah, that was a beautiful match done by Red. I absolutely loved right there that all melee comp. Absolutely beautiful, and I think the whole chat, all game has been saying this, but Red Wolf with his Koshka, absolutely MVP.
Yeah, that's I would agree with that. Totally, actually.
Alright, we're now in the lobby back here. I'm asking Red for the ban. They won the match, so they have to ban first, and Ice can reply with their ban.
People are asking about the Shadow. Just, guys, watch above my and bluberryz head at the moment. You can read that. The first match, NCAN versus HC. Actually, I believe HC won that. I'm sorry. If I'm... Yeah.
HC won.
HC won,
yeah.
and Team Hefia versus Team VIP. Unfortunately, Team VIP had one member short, the 3v2, they lost versus Team FER. So just to shoot that in, so you guys are hooked up with the informations. So Team Red just banned Koshka, meanwhile.
Yeah, Team Red banned Koshka, and now Ice, they have to reply on that ban. And let's see, what do you think? Any suggestion before they call out the ban?
To be honest, I think they're going to ban Ringo.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
It might be.
There it is.
Might be Ringo. Video Villain is asking who's the third speaker. So just for your information, I am bluberryz. This next to me is DonJon. I hope that's the right direction. I'm always wrong.
Yes.
And then we have Wolfhands as our North American shoutcaster. He will take over my place because I will take a rest. I catch a cold, and he will continue with DonJon, the finals on the North American side. And you can't see him now, but you will see him in the finals just in like half an hour or maybe an hour, depending on how long this final is going to be. And Ice Emperor just called out Ringo again, we have to say.
Same banks.
Do you think this will make it to where they actually are going to go with an all melee comp again, or do you think they're going to try and play it safe and just continue to go with at least one ranged character now? Now that Red has actually won one match.
That is very interesting. I think so. You think Ice is going for whole melee?
No, he meant Red.
Oh no, Red.
Oh,
Red
Red.
just
Yeah.
played full melee.
Yeah,
So if they're going to do it again, so like the same matchup like before.
Well, personally, I say never change a winning team.
I agree.
Yeah, and therefore we might see the same now, and let's see if Ice is going to make some changes, and if they do, let's talk about the changes. And there is the full lock in, and we do see the same setup on Red side here with Koshka, Arden, and cool. Very nice to see, so they are sticking to that, just as said, and we have again Vox in the anime team. We have again Arden.
And Vox, by the way, again starting with a book. And again starting with a double contract, actually. It's like the same, this totally same builds. So everything from zero. And let's see who is going to take it this time. And guys, I'm going to put up, because someone probably is going to ask anyway, who won the first match. So one.
Yep. Both are going again for a defense start here in this match. If Red is going to take down that game, they will win the European Cup here, powered by VaneChain.com. It's the first Vainglory League 3-on-3 Cup. And ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. I will give away an iTunes card between the finals, so make sure to stick here and bet on the right team. This is how you can earn glory points. You need some glory points to enter actually that iTunes card giveaway. And how do you earn glory points? Just by watching this stream. They will be saved to your account. You don't have to do anything. And this is how it goes. Meanwhile, in the bottom, we do see the first meet here, and MYQ going for Ice Bash together with Jetpacks, dealing decent amount of damage.
Yeah,
with the
Benzinos somehow
smite.
waited there actually.
Yeah.
Interesting though, it's this. Oh, Benzinos got that last hit there on the creep. Interesting though that MIQ and Jetpacks are always able to finish their jungle round a bit earlier before Team Ice. Therefore, they are always lurking down there in the shop, in the ice shop bush, to get that creeps and maybe even a kill early game. That's interesting. They did that first game already, so might be some kind of a strategy actually.
Let's see how Red Wolf is doing now, and Emperor still and again having problems with the highly aggressive Red Wolf. He is lurking in the enemy bush here in the lane with a scout trap, protecting him for a counter invade. And let's see if Ice is changing their plans, because in my opinion they have to be much more present in lane if Vox is facing such an aggressive melee champion. I think that is the way they should go for. And now Benzinus is coming, Red Wolf receiving a tower hit, but nothing going on there. Red Wolf very quick here on his boots. He has all doors open in that game.
Yeah, I actually also spotted Benzinos early because he had a perfectly set up scout trap there. Ice Bash, by the way, I know now who's setting those scout traps up. Ice Bash just set up one of those famous scout traps I mentioned a couple of times last game, who are lasting quite long actually. That's actually interesting, to play scout traps on points where they grant you vision and where they don't pop too fast.
Yeah,
that's like a super difficult to balance that. Okay.
And what we are seeing again and again by Red Wolf, you might think that he is low on HP, and you might think that he's going back, but no, he is not. He is doing the opposite thing. He is jumping in, and he is going to poke Emperor as much as possible. And there we might see the... Wow, what a play.
The thing is, you have to mention, the book is granting him more health regeneration than for Benzinos, since the book is granting... Oh, is he going down though? Ice Benzinos just walked past Red Wolf there for a second.
Nice.
Maybe the gauntlet made him too fast to handle it. But just to jump there in, I don't know, Wolf, do you know that especially how much it is more? I think 50 for a melee. 50 for melee, and ranged get 25 health back.
Let me double check. Is that that's for the book?
For the book, right.
Yeah, it is 35 when you kill an enemy and 70 when you are a melee. So it's the double amount for Koshka actually.
But not for a book, right? That would be too much just for the book. That's a tier 1 item.
I am talking about the book.
Okay.
The tier 1 item.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, that's a lot.
So it is a lot,
70.
and it works pretty well. What do you think about the start off here with the book, Wolf fans? I just wanted to ask you that one. Do you think there is something better to start off with, or do you think it's the best way to go for?
The Book of Eulogies it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's really awesome to get that sustain early on. I would have to say though, that's the good part of that double-edged sword. The negative side is you have to kill. You have to get that last hit on a creep or on a hero, because otherwise you're not going to get any healing. You're only going to get 5 weapon power otherwise from the book. So set up nicely. You know, if you're playing Ringo, you go ahead, you get a kill, you get your double down, you get that instant crit, those dice above your head, and then you have that healing above you, and you go in for a nice early poke, then you're golden. But if you don't have a good setup like that, then very easily only 5 weapon power versus a full 15 from a weapon blade, same cost. And so it could simply, you know, maybe just buying a weapon blade and then popping a potion. For most people, that tends to be.
Since last hitting is for Koshka though in lane, especially if he waits until a wave is some bit like crowding up. By the way, there are just 2 people handling him in lane. They try to handle him though. And he can just use his Turing Death actually to last hit multiple minions at once, which is granting him so much regen in such one ability actually. And that's pretty good, and that's why I don't actually agree with Emperor choosing the book as well. I think he should more go for damage actually, and not for trying to get